What's up, Rhody Foody fam, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Lupe, for all the new subbies. Today we are back at BK, but I also want to go over some of the stories that you guys told me. Remember we were talking about some of the scary stories back in the, I think it was Chow Times video. So, well, real quick, let's get this the new stuff out of the way real quick. So this is BK's new brownie batter milkshake. Got that good on the top here, that whipped cream. I don't know if you guys can see it. There you go. Look at a little whipped cream. Looks like a little chocolate right there. Also, I don't think these are new, but you guys know how to, I had to get some. I don't know how some of these channels just do like the things. These are like my actual meals. So, but anyways, I digress. I can't just have cheesy tots. See if we can make them like pop out. They need like a better container than this. I don't know if I like this at all. Also, sorry if it's like really bright. So, oh my God, that's like super duper bright. Anyways, guys, I'll have to continually change the situation here. All right, let's do this. I'm hungry. All right, fam, it's gonna be a bright sunshine video. Cheesy tots down the hatch. Not very cheesy. See, I would have been upset if that was the only thing that I had ordered. BK. I mean, I see a little stringy here, but where's... Don't call something cheesy if it's not cheesy. Although they're not bad, so definitely check them out. Hold on, I gotta cut into that potato paste. Whopper Jr. down the hatch. Okay. This guy over here is new though. Let's see what this guy over here is about. Brownie batter, and I hope I remember that's what it's called. Again, we're not really a review channel anyways. I mean, I guess we are. We're just unofficial. We're like minor league. We're the minor league. I don't know what else to call it. All right, here we go. That's good. I can mess with that. It was a little up there on the price though. It was like $4 and change. Oh, you know what? It may be because it's not, I'm used to them having the minis, but I feel like the minis are still half this and they're only $1. I hope they come out with minis for these. I can mess with that. So before we get into the scary story, guys, I just want to go ahead and say, get this, the cheesy tots you could probably live without. I'm not gonna lie. Gotta start keeping it real. All right, let's see if maybe the cheesy tots can be complimented and loved and nourished by some tomato sugar sauce. I don't know what I was expecting. Because you look at the photos, right, of them promoting this, and it's just like bursting with cheese. But I should know better. sometimes, fam, the whole point of this channel is that I'll try it so you don't have to. It doesn't mean I don't like BK. I mean, the Whopper always still hits. But sometimes they just miss the mark. Or did this BK deep fry these too long where it sucked all the good out of it? I don't know. I don't know either. But if you're like me and you have to try it because you just have to try it because you're a maniac, then go out and get it. All right. Review's over. Family time. I asked some of you guys to, and as of the time of recording this video, I saw some additions, but I did pick up a few here. So you guys you heard about the two scary stories that I went through spiritually, and I was going through the comments and I wrote down a few. So the first one is my man Terry. If you guys don't know Terry, he's the gentleman. I don't know if you guys ever see it. I wear that hat that says Rhode Island Original on it. This man's an absolute sculpture of a Trojan of a man. This guy's so in shape. And he does those like Spartan races, and the kid is just cut. He just looks like he looks like a magazine. It's not even fair. But he's also in the military, and like it's all this stuff. So this is a man's man, by the way. So he said, one reason why I hike with a big knife. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should carry a big knife. I need to carry something that's not too heavy though. I've seen these like necklaces of like this little like dagger looking one. So it said, I've seen things as a kid myself, but I think it was my fear and imagination running away with me. I believe in spirits, but don't really believe in the kind of ghost that can leap out and scare you. I don't know, maybe being pretty fearless and a non-believer makes me susceptible to seeing ghosts. Makes me less susceptible to seeing ghosts if there are any out there. And I think that is partly true. I think one's wavelengths and openness to certain things obviously invites certain things. But I wrote back to Terry and I said, Terry, I'm taking you as my security blanket. When I'm ready to hit the road, you're coming with me, buddy. The mayo, for a minute, guys, tasted like Miracle Whip. That was really weird. BK better not be mixing Miracle Whip and mayo together. Okay. Someone else, Tusabes27, said, Lupe, now it makes sense to why you tend to be hypersensitive to other people's vibes, because you have an open mind, and that's why you believe and have experienced paranormal. I'm a believer myself and have experienced some many scary, and then poop emoji. And it's true. That goes back to what we were just saying about Terry, is, you know, it depends the type of person that you are, experiences that you've had, and experiences that you've probably shut down and chalked it up as, no, that wasn't really real. That was just my imagination. So Terry could probably be the biggest open-minded person in the world when he was younger, and he basically just chalked it up. So Terry, we're gonna have to talk about your paranormal activity experiences, brother, in person. I need to know what you saw as a kid. And then Tusabes27 continues on another comment, she goes, I think it's a she. I should be saying they. They commented saying Skinwalker stories are very intriguing. Here in Arizona, the natives firmly believe in it. Absolutely. For what I know, they say that Skinwalker is an entity that transforms into an animal that roams around seeking a person who is dying to take over their body. What? That's so crazy. Take over the body. I didn't know what it was until my dad and I experienced the eeriest sounds at 2 to 3 a.m. in our neighborhood. There's a Navajo video on YouTube that explains that sound. Creepy AF. Absolutely. And I've seen some of those videos, believe it or not, where, you know, a hiker is, or someone that lives in the woods, like you on TikTok, there's if you just look up the hashtag Skinwalker, there's a bunch of people that live in Appalachia. God, I'm already messing this up. Anyways, I'll say it the non-local way, the Appalachian Trail area. So folks that live in those states, that region of the U.S. rather, they basically say, yep, you don't pay attention. You don't pay attention to it. If it's right outside your door or outside your window, you just continue watching TV like it doesn't even exist. And I'm like, man, how the heck? I hear one little noise, I have to go navigate. Look at these. These are basically sliders now. I don't remember the Whopper Junior patties being that small. Oh, God. All right, down the hatch. Also, how do Whopper Juniors go from 99 cents to $2.29? That's what I want to know. So look up Skinwalkers, guys. It's kind of scary. And from what I read online, and I've seen videos of people that live in those areas, what they're talking about. And by the way, it's not just, it's national forests, it's national parks. They're saying that, well, there's a lot of conspiracies out there. One conspiracy is saying that the national parks and the National Forest Service, they were created to protect land for these entities, and that we had to do that because we had to like contain them, which doesn't make any really sense in my head, because this is the logical part of me thinking, it's not like the national parks are fenced in, right? They're not fenced in. I've stayed in some Airbnbs where the house is here and then the line for the national forest was like in the backyard. So like, what's gonna happen? Like, it's not like it's contained that way. But again, I'm gonna shut up because I am not an expert in this. So that's it's just intriguing, guys. Go look up Skinwalker stuff. And I'm sure that I'm like so cavalier about it right now, but you throw me in the middle of the woods by myself at 3 a.m. I'm gonna believe everything. My headlamp is gonna go out, all my lights on my phone, everything is gonna go out because I'm gonna be having it on all night. All right, and then last, Bernie. So Bernie says, she says, I was probably about 14 and me and my sister shared a room down the hall. We could see my brother's room, and one night a ghost was just standing over my brother for hours. We didn't move. We watched it till it was gone and never told my mom. She wouldn't have believed us, but we was scared to death. 4 exclamation marks. Yeah, I have a really good friend. So in New England, there is, I think most of New England, well, I shouldn't say most, like the places that are near rivers, there's a lot of old mills, right? That used to house workers or used to house just everything that a mill would have, right? Because that's just how everybody worked back this. So New England, especially in this part of Rhode Island, you know, the Blackstone Valley area, the Blackstone section, which is like Pawtucket, Central Falls, what is it? Pawtucket, Central Falls, and somewhere else too. Basically anywhere near a river that had mills. That's where the Industrial Revolution started. It started here in Rhode Island, which is so cool. But there's mills obviously across, you know, Rhode Island, and what they do now is that they retrofit these buildings into condos. So and they're nice, right? Because they're lofty looking. There's one open space. You get those huge windows. People love that. I love that. And they ended up moving because they just said, hey, it was just too much. But they said all the time, just like Bernie, that they would not only feel, but she saw it one time that it was standing in the corner of the room, and she was like paralyzed. She couldn't wake up her, I don't want to say their names, but she was trying to wake up her partner, and he was just knocked out. And sometimes when you catch yourself in a certain situation, you shut down and you paralyze yourself, just out of complete raw fear. It's like those folks, like, why didn't you just, if a car is coming, why didn't you just jump and land on the car? It's because your body is just overcome with fear, where it can't move and knows that you're about to get jacked up really bad. Same thing with like fear of heights. You know, you ever seen those videos of like people walking on ledge, they're like just shaking? They can't control that. That's just their body. So that's just nuts. So long story short, Terry, you're coming with me. Tu sabes, yes. Especially in the Southwest, where there's, yeah, that's a lot going on over there. And then Bernie, I totally understand what you're talking about. So crazy, fam. I love you guys so much. We're going to leave it there. I don't know how much of this channel we can talk about this stuff, because I'm already getting like goosebumps. Oh. The cheesy tots. Part of me kind of prefers the regular tots. I think what probably would have been bomb is like, you give a little cheese dip. Now we're talking. A little nacho cheese dip all day. I would have torn those down. God. Well, that's it, fam. I'm out of here. I love you so much. I think the next video, I think we're going to do with Lindsay. Yeah, next video is with Lindsay. So, like, comment, subscribe. I can't believe in a blink of an eye we went from like 6,000 to 6,100 in a week. Insane in the membrane. I love you guys so much. Be well, eat well, take care of each other.